You go back to Nigeria, you said go back fairly regularly. Sometimes I hear this tension between um, Nigerians in Nigeria and people in diaspora. They're like, yeah, you come here, you think you're better than us. How's the acceptance of your integration there? People open, receptive? Do you find that you have to over-explain yourself, or is it just working well?
It's working well because I felt I was better than anyone because I lived in the US. That's a big mistake. If anyone is doing that, oh my goodness, because in Nigeria, people are so, enlightened. They're, Nigerians are special people. They might be Nigerian, but do not think because you're coming from America, you know better, you're doing better. No. So I never go in with that attitude. I never go in with that attitude. It's more of, come see, come say, I learn from you, you learn from me kind of attitude. And so people have been nice, I've been well received. I kept my contact. In fact, when I started my brand 7 years ago, my ready to wear brand, it was more my Nigerian friends who put me on blast on social media. But oh my goodness, Boye is back. We're ready to buy. Yeah. So yeah, please, if you're in Nigerian in the diaspora, we have a lot to learn. Yeah, from people in Nigeria because it's their terrain, they know better. So whenever I go back now, I'm more like, okay, what do I need to know? What do I need to learn? And when they're on my territory, they're like, okay, it's your neck of the woods.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So that's the attitude I've always taken.
So tell us a little bit about your ready to wear. Where can people find it? What do you make?
Okay. So my brand is called Chicnicity, which means chic in your ethnicity. And I started Chicnicity because I wanted to blend the old and the new. So your podcast is so apt in the sense that that was exactly what I wanted to do, to eat my cake and have it. Let the two cultures of living in Lagos and in Boston. And what I wanted, like I said, I've been in the country for 21 years, but I didn't start Chicnicity until 7 years ago. And what I wanted were pieces, ethnic inspired, but modern enough for you to wear anywhere. I didn't want pieces where people will see it and think, okay, Lion King, or, yeah, I wanted something that didn't look like a costume. Thank you. I had nothing against dashikis, but I didn't want dashiki looking things. I wanted contemporary, modern pieces where you could wear and anyone from any race will think, oh my goodness, nice dress. What an interesting print. So what I did was, marry my culture with my knowledge of fashion. And I started Chicnicity. And I remember the first person in America who got a piece was my bank officer. And she's not Nigerian. She's American. And when she bought it, she was just like, oh, I love your dress. I'm like, oh, it's my brand. She's like, oh, what's your website? So that really made me know, okay, I was onto something. Yeah. So Chicnicity is the brand. Where can you purchase Chicnicity? Chicnicity.com. We're also on Instagram, ChicnicityLLC.com. We're on Facebook, Chicnicity/Facebook. And we're in boutiques all over, not all over, in quite a number of states. In the US, we're in some countries in South America.
Wow.
Yeah, we're in Ghana, we're in Nigeria, and then of course, our website. So if you do have any questions, we have a chat box on our website. Ask. We'll be happy to answer your questions. And yeah, that was why I started Chicnicity.
Awesome concept.